No, I know because he was extremely patient. He was extremely patient.
You're right.
She
you're
can't.
right.
She
You're right.
him offers her flowers, and Pruitt is an asshole to her. And Jaleesa says hello, and she's an a-hole to her. Everybody,
What kind of a name is Jaleesa?
like, what is wrong with you?
And she's an alcoholic, which we will find out later. Spoiler alert.
I dare say a drinker. I don't alcohol. We don't know. She's a drinker.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just judge her. Like alky.
But yeah, everybody's nice to her, and she is just a pill, just a little bit too much. Like, what is wrong with you, woman? We go to the oh God, what is it?
Dorm room?
Yeah, the men's dorm. And Dwayne is tutoring the meat locker. He never had a name. He just called him the meat.
That is everybody gets nicknames. I get it, but the meat locker is so offensive to me. It's just mean, man. The meat locker.
I can't even.
You can't call me anything. The meat locker, man.
I'm thinking of nicknames.
Y'all couldn't think of anything. I know that y'all were obviously spinning this off for the refrigerated Perry, but there's got to be something better. Something.
Yeah. Because it is. Yeah, you're thinking about the fridge. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Good catch. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of people who had nicknames that like may have probably been offensive, then just kind of caught on. Like it wasn't. Well, I guess it was offensive to him.
What did y'all call your boy that you was talking about on the last episode? The one who y'all weighed on a postal scale or something?
Oh, it's Willie. It's just Big Willie.
Oh, it's just Willie.
It's just Big Willie. It's put a big on it for it, like Big Willie. I'm trying to think. It's kind of simple. Like, hey, Big Willie. Like, I mean, nothing like postal scale, nothing like that.
What's up, Big Willie? Big Willie.
That's it. It was kind of, well.
This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not ridiculous. That was the
Big
nickname.
Willie.
I just called him Big Willie. That's all it was. Pat Boyd. What was Pat Boyd's name? He didn't. Martin. He's a defensive lineman, but he had a high voice. Hey man, hey, what are you talking about? They called him Muff. Yeah.
Muff?
Yeah, I remember him. He was like, we had been running like suicides all day. Hey, coach, I'm tired. But it was before. All I knew it was Muff. I mean, I remember Cedric had his nickname was Nose. It was just kind of simple, Nose. But I don't know. It's like I don't know anybody who.
You know what though? No
one embraced offensive nicknames.
We as black people in a race, we believe in keeping it simple.
That's true.
You know, we'll find a reason. Whatever the reason is, that's it.
I do remember a dude in the park, and I can't remember his name, but he kind of had a limp, right? Whatever it was, and I remember they called him Big Time Crip. And I mean, it's not Crip as in Crip.
I mean, if you go back to Fred Sanford, bro, Big Money Grip. That Big Money Grip.
But this man was kind of crippled, and it's just kind of like Big Time Crip.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying a simple name. It's like Big Money Grip.
Yeah. Big Money Grip. Yeah, it's simple. That's like I said. What was his nickname? Big Willie. Just put a big on.
Was Rita Lawson's son, was his birth name Rollo?
Couldn't have been, man. Rollo couldn't have been his birth. No, it was Nathaniel Lawson.
And somebody decided to call him Rollo, and it just stuck.
There's something to it. There's something to that.
Ain't you Rita Lawson's boy? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yeah. Nathaniel Lawson. Yep. I think that. So yeah, there's that.
I'm letting y'all all know. After we finish season 2, That's a different world. We going into season 1 of Sanford and Son.
I don't even know if we meet Rollo in the first season. No,
I don't care.
I
don't care.
I guess I'd say we went off on a whole. We did digress into the whole thing about the meat locker, which yeah. But let me state, as offensive it is, the meat locker is dumb.
Is he? He's very
okay. He's not dumb.
Side. Math is not his forte. Math is not his strong suit.
Yeah, I mean, man, yeah.
I mean, dude can come up with some poems.
Yeah, like he did say.
Poetry is a skill, definitely.
He said he was right-brained. I think it was. Was it? Right.
It was something like that. I mean,
yeah.
One of those sides.
He was talking about how he did sonnets, this, that, and the other, but he could not get it. Whatever it was, he could not get it. And let me state, I'm a creative side myself. I guess I kind of related a little bit to him, even though I had this class at Howard, and I really wanted to go back to St. Aug and tell Pat Black and Bluen, say, man, y'all could have made that much more easier, man. Y'all could have made this so much more easier. I took a class. It was a comedy.
I was able to follow Pat Black. I could not follow Bluen.
Yeah, because you followed the torture that was you followed the torture that he gave me. You followed the torture that Pat Black gave me. Bluen, I was so happy to see other people in the class say it ain't just me. I really thought I was stupid. And it's like, oh no, it's everybody. It's him. It's not, what they say in a relationship, it's not me. It's you.
Hey, Bluen had no, I was about to say he had no problem insulting you. There's no teacher at St. Aug that had a problem
insulting you at all.
But I do recall senior year, my boy Chuck taking a picture of him while he was up there teaching class, and you just saw this flash. Like, what was that? and he just looked up. That's why you failing my class now, son. And he went right back to it. I mean, it's up there with Mr. Hand.
Oh man, he is Mr. Hand, man. Oh man. Walter comes in and he hears, and Walter and the meat locker recites some poetry for Walter, and Walter's like, "This is not what I need. This is not. I need this boy to pass a math test. I don't need this right now." And he sends him outside. "Why don't you go outside? Let me talk to you, my man." It's like, what is wrong? What's going on?
That part was kind of funny because Dwayne was like, "Walter, this boy don't have a clue."
He did.
He was like, "Man, I'm supposed to be out, man." I said, "Man, you got to be kidding me."
I got to go, man. You don't have to, because I've arranged for it where you can stay up all night with him and teach him.
Once again, I go right back to what I said earlier. Walter needs to be kicked in his behind, man. Walter needs to be kicked in his behind, man.
Man, you telling me? He's the resident dome director. He's the coach at the baseball team.
What if that's the homecoming that when you graduate, everybody's still talking about? What if that's the one? And you sitting over there saying, "Yeah, I was tutoring the meat locker." "Oh yeah, didn't he? Yeah, I remember him."
Okay. Oh man, that homecoming was dope. Remember? It's 1989. Oh, I remember.
I don't.
Rakim threw Harry B. Rakim threw an impromptu concert on the yard. You ain't hear about that?
We met this new group named A Tribe Called Quest. Oh my goodness. They sang this song called something about El Segundo. You should have been there. Were you there?
No, I wasn't. Nope. Did you miss anything and how like you missed out like something like, man, was there anything and how like you really missed like
while I was there?
There was an event that went down and you missed it, yeah.
While I was there, not by if it was, it might have been by choice. That was no, I can't really think, man. I don't think so, man. If there was something, I mean, at homecoming, you don't get to go to all the parties, obviously. But
You know what I did?
as
Okay,
far
I'm
as
sorry.
like, no, but as far as something that I can't really think of anything that. Hey, I told you, I know what I didn't miss. Sophomore year, Shake What Your Mama Gave You party by the football team. Did not miss that.
Yeah. That must be, let me tell you something. I know what I did miss. 1989. We're in camp. Virginia Beach is going down, and we get out of camp early, and we like, it's on. We going to the beach. We rushed up to the road, me and Paul, and we was like, just grab a bag and a checkerboard, and we gonna get it on, man. Paul, we getting ready. We are literally like running around the room, man. Come on, let's get the hell out of here. We gonna hit the. And Lawrence Parham out of Oxon Hill, Maryland came in. He had been hurt all camp, so he had gone down. He comes in. Shorty, where y'all going? I'm going to Virginia Beach. What you doing here? It's like, Shorty, you don't want nothing to, because he from the area. Shorty, you don't want nothing to do down there. What's going on? Man, drug dealers started throwing TVs out the hotel. Cops going crazy. Man, if you got any color, they gonna beat your ass. Oh, sorry, that's the end. I swear to God, man. He said, "Sure, man, don't even go down there. They ain't gonna let you close to the beach down there." I never forgot. Man,
You know what?
we were so excited. I never got you, and it ended up being a part of us. Like they're talking about that in Fight the Power. Like, damn,
You
bro.
know what? The only thing that I did miss, my first year as an Omega, my first year was our first homecoming, and we didn't get to go to the game and kick it. We had to stay in the DC Armory because we were in the step show. And they made us stay. They made all the teams stay in the DC Armory the whole day. They told us, they said, if y'all leave out this building, I guarantee y'all team will not be stepping. We like, man, all right.
So wait,
But it was
it your
It was at
fraternity?
RFK.
Was it the people at the people?
No, it was the people who were over the show.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Nope.
You wanted to fight.
I mean,
You wanted to fight.
Hey man, that was one of the best shows I've ever been in. Tony McClain came out. He said, "Before we start, I just want y'all to know, bruhs step, they do not dance." And we were on the side of the stage crying. We're like, yes.
That is so.
They
Tony
do
McClain.
not dance. Bruhs step.
That is Tony. That is the Tony McClainest thing ever, right there. But where were we? He has to tutor. Dwayne has to tutor Meat Locker all night long. We go to Freddie and Jaleesa's room. Jaleesa is trying to teach the steps to Freddie. She looks like she's having a conniption fit. I'm not gonna lie. She looks. She's got this.
She did.
She
She got
looks
that.
like.
She was doing something. Step. I was like, "What are you doing? What is
Like,
that?
like maybe
What
you need to.
is that?"
I was like saying, why don't you break it down in parts? Let's work on the first part. Like do that. Get that right. But yeah, Whitley comes in and watches.
To be honest, that's how you're supposed to teach it too. To be totally honest, like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like stepping is easy. When you first learned it, hey, our Dean of March, Rodney Ferguson, Olympian, he had us doing pumps and all kind of things for a long time. It's all, bruh, it is the equivalent of wax on, wax off, bruh. He literally had us doing. It was almost like doing wax on, wax off. You're doing the same movement, like one day, all day, and then you do this other movement, and you're not even thinking about it. And then one day you just put it all together, and you're like, wow. It's like wax on. Next thing you know, you blocking punches. So you like, oh Lord, I know how to fight. I know how to do karate. Look at that.
Oh, Daniel-san. I hear you, Daniel-san. Whitney comes and watches, and she just insults and hurts Freddie.
She did have the line of the show. That was the line. She had the line of the show.
She's coming along.
In fact, I use that line when I'm trying to describe some things. She said, "Those who can, step. Those who cannot, step aside."
Oh, I thought that wasn't the one. I didn't think that's what the one that I liked was Jaleesa. She's coming along. Yes, but where is she going?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I was like, you are a little.
You are a pill. You are a pill.
Ooh, Whitney, you a pill. She goes in on her, and Jaleesa's upset, and Jaleesa kicks her off the step team for insulting Freddie. Dun dun dun. We go to act break.
Yeah.
We come back in the dorm lounge. Dwayne and Meatlock have been studying all night long. Meat is still not getting it. Dwayne says, "Are you trying to fail? You trying to?" And that's when we hear him say, "I'm hurt by that. No, I'm not trying to fail." And he just goes into the whole thing about how, he's right brain, right brain. And then it's like I'm a sensitive person. It's a cute thing when you got this big guy who's playing real sensitive.
That's always the, you hear it all the time on like NFL shows. On the field, he's a monster. Off the field, he's a big teddy bear. I don't want to hear all that. Stop it. Shut up. So tired of hearing that.
I just saw that. I did tell you about that. I just saw this thing with Reggie White where they were showing him at practice. And he told the defensive lineman, let me state this. They were having a joint practice between them and the Detroit Lions. And Jeff Fisher was working for the Eagles at the time. Buddy Ryan was the coach, and they were doing a defensive line, offensive line drill, and whatever happened, Reggie said you were holding him, and then this lineman from Detroit just went on this profanity-laced
tirade
at the minister Reggie White,